Hello everyone, welcome to my class. Myself Janisha from Sciences of Composite PU College, Vijaypur. In the last episode, we have discussed about the law of diminishing marginal utility about complete theory. That limitations, importance, relationship between the total utility and marginal utility, all these things we discussed in the last episode. So today we are going to deal with another one concept, that is concept of consumer behavior in the consumer's budget. There are a large number of goods and services available in an industrial economy. Consumers have diverse personal taste. How do consumers select their market basket? The human mind may not be capable of precisely measuring utility derived from the commodities. However, it is definitely capable of finding out at any given time whether one commodity is preferable to the other or one combination of goods is as desirable as another combination. And also, the consumer can rank his preference very easily and say which is better than the other. Suppose a consumer has 10 rupees to spend on two commodities, say a book or a pen. If the consumer spends the amount to purchase a pen, it is evident that the consumer prefers a pen to a book. Then as the utility derived from the pen is greater than that from the book. That means here each consumer has clear-cut preferences of the goods and services and that are available in the market. So that for this amount of preferences or the satisfaction of these desires, so they must have their own budget. So that we can discuss in detail regarding this consumer's budget. Let us consider a consumer who has only a fixed amount of money or income to spend on two goods, the prices of which are given in the market. Now, the consumer cannot buy any and every combination of the two goods that she may want to consume. That means here the consumption bundles that are available to the consumer, that depends on the prices of two goods and the income of the consumer. That means any two different commodities, in that the consumers depend on the prices of that commodity as well as the income of that consumer. So this is what the basic concept of this consumer's budget. So this can be explained very nicely, that is in the concept of budget line as well as budget set. So now let me see regarding the budget set. Then what is budget set? A budget set is a collection of all bundles available to a consumer at the prevailing market price at a given level of income. That means with the prevailed market price and with the level of income. So according to that, if the availability of or the collection of all the commodities or bundles of the commodities, so in that consumer, he will prefer or he will choose to purchase the goods and services. And also budget set, it is also known as opportunity set. In addition to these three options, there are some more options available to the consumer within the given income, even if the entire income is not spent. Take for example, suppose the income of the consumer is M. M is what? Income. And the prices of the two goods are P1 and P2. Dear students, remember M is income and the prices of two goods are P1 and P2. Now, if the consumer wants to buy X1 units of goods 1, okay, if the consumer wants to buy X1 units means what? That is what? Goods 1. And she will have to spend now P1X1. Why? Because P1X1 amount of money. Because P1 is what? That is price of what? One commodity. Price of first commodity. Okay. And X1 is what? That is what? Goods of means goods number 1. X1 is what? The X1 is means what? That means unit of goods number 1. So that according to his income, according to his M means what? Income. Now, if he want to buy commodity X, means X1 commodity, now he should spend the money or the price, that is P1. So that we can write P1X1. Similarly, if the consumer wants to buy X2 commodity called goods 2, second goods, now she will have to spend what? That is P2X2. Why? Because P2X2, P2 is what? That is what? Price, another price of the commodity, right? Another price of the second commodity. So that he needs to spend P2X2. So this is what the nature. So that once again I will repeat you. M is what? Income. P1 is what? The X1 commodity price. P2 is what? X2 commodity price. So that a person he wants to buy commodity 1 means X1 unit of commodity, then he needs to spend P1 X1 amount of money. Or suppose he want to buy second goods, that is X2 goods, then it will be written like this, P2 X2 amount of money. Therefore, if the consumer wants to buy the bundle consisting of, this is called bundles, X1 and X2, this is what? Commodity bundles, consumer bundles. Okay, therefore, if the consumer wants to buy the bundle consisting of X1 unit of goods 1 and units X2 of goods 2, and she will have to spend P1X1 plus P2X2 amount of money. That means suppose if he want to buy two bundles of commodity also, then he needs to spend P1X1 plus P2X2 amount of money. And she can buy this bundle only if she has at least P1X1 plus P2X2 amount of money. That means a consumer can buy both these two commodity, both this bundle of commodity, that when he has the amount of P1X1, P2X2. That means if he has enough money to buy the goods and services, then only he can spend entire income for getting these two goods. So that we can write like this, P1X1 plus P2X2. Okay, and also given the prices of the goods and the income of a consumer, she can choose any bundle as long as it costs less than or equal to the income she has. That means given the prices of goods of X1 and X2, okay, prices of goods X1 and X2, now either she can go through with the two commodities also or bundle of commodities, or she can choose or prefer whichever the lesser price or equal to the price, and equal price to whichever is less than or equal to his income or her income. So that either she can go for first commodity or she can go for second commodity which is less than or equal to her income. In other words, the consumer can buy any bundle, that is what, X1, X2. That means any bundle. Here I am not applied plus. So any bundle means he can choose either X1 or X2, whichever the price is less or whichever is suitable to her income. Okay, so then we can write like this: P1 x1 plus P2 x2, that is lesser than or equal to M. M means what? Income. So that either she can go for x1 commodity or she can go for x2 commodity that is equal to M, her income, or it is a lesser than M. So that we can write like this: P1 x1 plus P2 x2, that is lesser than income or equal to income. So this will shows that clearly here a consumer, his desire or his preferences, it will mainly depends upon the prevailed market price and also income of his income. Okay students, so this is about the budget set, and in the next session we'll continue with the budget line. So now we'll move on some exercise questions. First question: what is consumer bundles? Question number 2: what is budget set? Question number 3: briefly note that P1 x1 and P2 x2. So these are the questions you need to write in your fair book. Thank you.